Welcome to the UK Wrestling Figure channel. I've not been on the channel for a little while, actually since the Royal Rumble. Since Drew won the Royal Rumble and then went on successfully and won the belt at WrestleMania. And as I say, under everything that's happening in the world, just obviously stay safe and just watch wrestling videos, and I'll give you a lot of information which I've got in here that I just want to get out. I've got so much information here, and all the information I give is stuff that I've absorbed and got from collecting since 1990 over the years, and back then there was no internet, just little bits of research, Lee's Toy Review back in the day, stuff in there. But today, just a quick video just to talk about one of my many grails in here that a lot of people ask questions about, or query about. This figure is WWF LJN, or is it WWF Hasbro Sgt Slaughter? That's the question. That's a question a lot of people ask, and there's a lot of question that I'm going to answer. Hopefully, I said there's some information there, and we can talk about this guy. Now, Sgt Slaughter as a whole, back in '84, had loads of great matches in the '80s, and at that time, very successful. And this figure actually came about because the Hasbro line created G.I. Joe, and they decided they wanted to tie in Sgt Slaughter into the cartoons. And as far as I'm aware, what they did was they actually created the mold for this figure. Now, this rubber is different to the other LJN figures that came out in the 80s. This, over the years, there's spots on it, and what I feel is quite sticky. It's quite a sticky mold compared to all the other ones. But his clearly has G.I. Joe across there, and it's clearly marked 1987 Hasbro, not LJN, but the same size as LJN. But came out, there's a lot of adverts which show Sgt Slaughter actually on top of Hulk Hogan, the Hulk Hogan that was released with all the trunks as part of the LJN series. So it was actually, the truth of the matter is that Hasbro made the mold for LJN, and then rest is history basically, because then Hasbro started making figures, and that's for another video. But this guy was a mail away only figure. You only could order him. He came in just a bubble bag, they call it a jiffy bag, but it was like bubble wrap. That was it. That's what came in. So if you can get him in that, I mean, I'll talk about my videos. I talk about the figures, what I know about them. This is my collection. This isn't somebody else's. This is I've had for. I didn't mail order him. As far as I'm aware, it was just in the US. I got him years and years ago, just to get as part of my collection, and it was very tough to get. There are some prototypes out there which show him without the hat on. There's a video Zack Ryder has, or Matt Cardona has on his channel, which shows you actually looking at it. Didn't buy it because I know he buys everything, every prototype. Apart from some I've got some prototypes as well. He doesn't have, so we can go over that in the near future. But there's a few other ones. But this one itself is actually WWF Hasbro. So what cabinet did you put in? Do you put it in LJN? Do you put it in Hasbro? In theory, in my opinion, it goes in the LJN range. It's their figure, but not their figure, if you know what I mean. It's a strange one. But yeah, it's a nice addition to any collection. Any mail-away is a nice addition, because mail-aways, you had to, in the old days, you had to send away for them, and then they sent them to you a few weeks later, and it just popped through the door. There it was. You get your mail-away figure, and that was it. That was the way the world worked back then, before all this new technology, etc. And God bless the technology we have now, because this lockdown would be hard work. But yeah, just want to talk about just one of many hundreds that I've got, and I will be talking about. Got a few new things in, and hopefully over the next coming days. I'm going to try and get more and more videos on, just try and pick out different things. I don't know, a question about WCW San Francisco ones I had. I'm going to put that on. A few that I bought that I kind of like the look of, that I've never seen any others in any other series of. I just liked it. It's on card. I'm going to talk about